Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, March 24th, and I just wanted to give another update specifically for math and what the expectations are for the students. I've had a couple questions from parents, and I just want to clear everything up so that no one's stressing out and the students know exactly what they're responsible for over this very long break. So the first thing I want everyone to know is that I have only assigned 10 math problems for the entire week. So for 5 days, Monday through Friday, they only have 10 math problems. That only equals out to 2 problems each day. So in the packet that was sent home with this green sheet and the videos that I've been recording, as you can see, each week I've crossed those ones out. Those are the videos that I've already recorded and posted. But focusing on the second week, there are only about 10 problems that the students are required to do for the entire week. That's not many at all. So that would equal out to 2 problems a day if you want to split them up. So 2 problems a day, that may take them 10 to 20 minutes, not long at all, okay? And then the only other 2 things that they are required to do for math would be our Reflex Math program and our MobyMax program. And the only time that we are requiring them to get on there is about at least 20 minutes a day. Some students like to spend 30 minutes, okay? But 20 minutes on each one, as long as you get your green light on Reflex, as long as you finish some lessons on MobyMax, along with your 2 problems a day, that's pretty good if they can accomplish that. So in total for everything for math, it may only equal up to about 80 minutes of work for the entire day, which is only about 1 hour and 20 minutes. And it actually might be less than that depending on how much time you spend on the programs. So I don't want parents feeling stressed, thinking that there's a lot of stuff being asked for math from their students. I promise you that the students know exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Don't let them try to play you. We do the same stuff, actually even way more in math class every single day, and they are perfectly capable of completing those assignments as long as you have a device for Reflex Math, for MobyMax, for them to complete those computer assignments. As far as the questions in the packet, so I have created a couple different things. I've created a YouTube channel, I've created a Facebook group for math, I've created an Instagram account for math, a Clever account, and a Remind account. So I know this is a lot of different accounts that I have created. But before Clever was introduced to us, I had went ahead and created these top 3. And these top 3 social media accounts for Facebook and Instagram and the YouTube channel, the only reason why I created those was because it is very easy to push out videos of me recording the answers to the math problems. You do not have to subscribe to each one of those. Absolutely not. The only reason why I created a variety of resources was because there are some parents that have not reached out or checked messages or responded on Remind. So because that's happening, I have found that I have been able to find some of my students who have Instagram accounts, who have Facebook groups or accounts, or who are always on YouTube channels. And so I'm able to reach them easier through that way if their parent is not communicating with me through Remind. So you do not have to follow all of these accounts. Choose one that you are most comfortable with using, or that your student is most comfortable with using. Now, Miss McGee, we have just learned a lot about Clever. Miss McGee will be using Clever to push out all of the reading assignments. And I have also started putting the math resources on Clever as well. So if you just want to, if your student knows how to get onto Clever, some may not because we haven't used it a lot, but if he or she wants to use Clever for reading and math, that's perfectly fine with me. I'll continue to post all the resources all on there as well. If your child is comfortable with going on the YouTube channel and playing back the videos as much as he or she may like, same as the Facebook group or Instagram account, that is perfectly fine as well. But you do not have to check YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Clever each day. As long as you are checking one of the resources, one of the accounts, that's perfectly fine. You will receive all of the updates as well as messages being pushed out on Remind. We are being required to have a two-way contact with all of our family members, all of our students. And so when we push out a message on Remind and we ask you to respond, there's a reason why we are doing that, because we have to document all of the contact that we are having to make sure that we are trying to teach. We're trying to reach you guys because we are going to be out for a very long time. I know some of the students may not realize how this is going to affect their education, but if we sit at home for these 6 to 8, 9 weeks and we don't do any of this work, we're really going to be struggling when we come back to school this year, or we're really going to be struggling next year when it's time to go to 5th grade. So I don't want you to stress about anything, but I do want you to realize that the work is very important, though. Very important for the students to stay on a consistent schedule. And I promise you, with math, they are capable of completing the work by themselves. They can complete their 2 problems each day. And then if they're not sure if their answer is correct or if they need a little bit of help, they can get on the YouTube channel, the Facebook group, the Instagram account, the Clever account to check my videos to check their work. Now, we are not going to be collecting the work, so I'm hoping that everyone's going to be honest about completing their work and they're going to be responsible mathematicians to check their work and complete their work on their own through the videos, okay? Message me with any questions. They can send me a message through the MobyMax Messenger online. If they have a question, I will be here to help. But once again, don't stress, and I promise you that everyone's able to complete the math work by their self. Even if you, the parents, are still at work, they're still capable of doing it. Thank you. Have a good day.